I'm Colonel Khatri. I'm the principal of the Hyderabad Public School, Begumpet. Today I came to attend this session. Basically, it was about personalized education, personalized learning for a student. And it was really a wonderful experience being here. What we basically were aiming at was trying to understand what does a child really require. Does he require personalized education? Where is our education system headed towards? And during the course of the discussion, there are a lot of challenges that were thrown up, and we were able to make some kind of a headway. We all agree that today the education system needs a certain amount of revamping. The revamping has to be at the topmost level. The government has done a wonderful job by introducing the Right to Education Act. But as of now, it is only on paper. It has to be implemented in its totality, in letter as well as in spirit. That is what is the requirement of the hour today. You see, the first thing is they should put their money where the mouth is. As of now, depending only on the private schools is not enough. They must make sure that their own education, the government schools that are being run, are also able to take on the load that are being given on the private as well as unaided schools. That is what is more important. The Right to Education Act is a wonderful, wonderful instrument. It does away with the entrance examination in the first place. The child at the very young age of class 1 is not burdened with any kind of a entrance test, and thereafter till class 8, he's supposed to enjoy his schooling. He's supposed to enjoy. So therefore, the entire examination system has been done away with. There is no failure. There are no detentions. Therefore, the threat of failure, the sword of the sword that used to hang on the child's head that he would fail in case he did not do well, is no more there. With that having been taken care of, now the second phase is to ensure that the system starts working. That is what is more important. I won't say education is a business. Education actually is giving back to the society. The private schools give back to the society what they have earned through their businesses. So it is not really a business. In fact, the government also does not encourage profit making in the case of the education. It says that it has to be a no profit, no loss institution. Therefore, I do not agree that there is any kind of profit being made from these institutions. Yeah. In fact, I discussed with this with the other with the members. Yeah, thing is, I do not know why we only hanker after engineering and medical seats. When I was young, yes, during my time, we had only 3 options. Either you became an engineer, or a doctor, or an armed forces officer after your 11th class. These are the 3 options available. Today, the sky is the limit. If you are good at, let's say, media, mass communications, pick up mass communications and look at media. Look at where Pranav Roy is. Look at where Arnab Goswami is. Look at some of these youngsters, who are doing so well in the media. Look at Baba Ramdev. What exactly is he? He's just someone who's learnt in a Gurukul, taught in a Gurukul, and today he's employing hundreds of qualified people. So in case we decide engineering is not the only option available, there are other avenues also that are available to people. Education system in Andhra Pradesh is working absolutely fine. It is only the parents who must understand the child's weaknesses, the child's strengths. That is what is more important. I would recommend that they take the child to a career counselor. They themselves visit them and understand that what the child is good at, and let the child focus on his or her strengths. That's what I would like to say. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.